All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, welcome in. In this video, we're going to be talking about HEX. We're going to talk about its price, current price performance under the lens of some TA, right? Some good old technical analysis. I'll also go into some new charts that I've made, inspired off of a new website that a fellow creator has made. So I will give a shout out where credit is due, and then we'll go into some QA charts, some quantitative analysis, and we'll finish off the video around there. So starting off with TA, you know I'm a fan of the 20-day and the 21-day EMA. If you look at the 21-day EMA and its recent behavior relative to price, then you kind of get an idea of what it does. Look back here. We'll take a journey back to, I've taken you through this journey so many times on the channel. I think it's fair to start you around, let's start you around here, right? February, because we can go back all the way, but the people who've been around for a while, they've heard it and it's not fair to them, but the people who are new can go back and check out the old videos to pretty much be shown that we've talked about a lot of the stuff, and I'm not just pulling it out of the air now that it's relevant, but I've probably ranted enough on that. Let me show you what I'm talking about. When we're beneath the 21-day EMA, price tends to have nice reaccumulation zones, and even with fake outs, look at this candle right here. The body went beneath it. It wicked far beneath it, right? It wicked down to 3.3 when the curve was at 4.3 approximately. So it wicked down about 30% beneath our support, right? What kind of support is that? But that was just on the hourly, right? If you had not checked the price for a day or two and come back the next day, then it was a fake out because price went back to where it was, more or less, and then it actually rallied from there. So notice the bodies of the candle not actually closing fully, beneath this curve, right? It was a fake out. So this was actually support. And then we formed our bullish, as we already know, ascending triangle formation, which we later tested as support over here. And then it was history, right? We actually had another fake out right here where we actually closed the full candle beneath it. The next candle also closed beneath it, although it was a bounce. And then we didn't pretty much test it until today in terms of a fake out. So then we, again, another fake out over here. So this tends to be this nice sort of support zone. Another one we like to look at is a 20-day MA. These attempts to represent the same data just in a slightly different way. And you get very similar results, although the only reason I show just one, it's easier on the eyes and allows you to focus on one thing at a time. But look at where we are now. I drew this, what looks to me like a bull flag, and we've tested this curve again as sort of a nice fake out bounce zone. Currently we wicked down to it, and it's sitting at around 12.8 cents. Seems to be strong support, which is pretty nice. I remember the good old days when we were anticipating our breakout, right? I was saying, look at this flag. Our technical target is the 12-cent region, right? A nice 12-cent region. And look at that. We're not only there, but now holding it as support. And people think of this as a bearish price. Remember, this used to be our bullish target, 12 to 24 cents, like a month ago. So don't forget that. Just want to point that out. It's a strong reason as to why, we've had this retracement, because a lot of people's targets were hit 12 to 24 cents. And so some people took profit there, thinking probably it was the end of a short-term 5 wave, not knowing it's probably part of a long-term macro 3 wave. If you know, you know. Well, we can get into that in another video. But 12 to 24 cents was our target. We hit it, and we're forming a nice bull flag. What it looks to me like a bull flag, especially if you look at just a line chart, right? Forgetting hourly wicks, just look at a line chart. Our models on LookIntoHex.com are only daily closing candles, so no hourly wicks anyways. That, just want to point that out. So bull flag, right? What happens after a bull flag? Same thing as over here. Our target would be Well, it really depends on when you want to take the flagpole from. Some people would argue here, because here you have sort of the actual impulsive move, and to that I would say that's fair. Other people would argue maybe back here is where our actual move started. So I guess the most bullish case would be this move, right? From this local low to this local high, and then placing it at the point of breakout, assuming that was, say, something like tomorrow, then this would take us to the 28-cent region or so. Assuming maybe it took a while longer and it broke out, maybe in a few days after continuing this channel, then we'd be looking at something like 27 cents. So 27 to 28 cents is our technical target, but historically speaking, you already know, we tend to 2x that. So did we hit 24 cents back here? We did not. However, the wick got us to 21.7 cents. So whatever 21.7 over 12 is how many x we went above. So I think it's something like 1.9x. So historically, we've 1.9x'd to about 2 point something x'd. So on average, we've about 2x'd our technical targets, which our technical target now is 28 cents. Keeps increasing, right? As time goes on, our technical targets increase. So 28 cents, right? If we double that, well, you know what 2 times 28 is? It's 56 cents. From all-time high to all-time low, that'd be a 10,000x. So now our technical is 28 cents, and our bullish scenario is 56 cents. So just want to point that out. I'm just a messenger, right? Maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I want to point out a new site that came up. Shout out to Ryan Lopez. Here's his Twitter, because he made this website, HexDailyStats.com. And I'll leave a link to it in the description below. You can check it out for yourself. It shows cool data like your lifetime ROI, your payout per T-share, stuff you can see on go.hex.com. But if you don't want to be on that front end, you can just view it here if you just want to look at the data, right? So there's share market cap and a bunch of other cool values. Total value locked, I think, is in here somewhere. So you get your locked coins. It really tells you a lot about the fundamentals, the share system, the value proposition of locking up for longer, which does pay better. Yeah, all of that really cool stuff. So check it out. And this is actually where I pulled this idea from, this ROI multiplier from all-time low. See, I already had that sort of in a little box somewhere here on my spreadsheet, but I didn't really make use of it. And when I saw that chart, that table, I thought to myself, it would be cool to have a chart of your maximum ROI at any given point, right? Whenever you have people update their usernames, for example, like Richard, he updates his username with whatever Hex has done up until that point. It's pretty cool. Here, now you have a chart of that. Boom, there you go. And this shows you your maximum ROI over time, right? So again, this site is pretty cool because it inspires different trains of thinking, of which I actually not only got this idea, but I actually got another idea from, which I'll probably share in a future video. So shout out to Ryan. Check it out, HexDailyStats.com. Give credit where credit is due, and go check it out for yourself. Now, for this running maximum ROI, this is really cool. It sits at 3,867x. Now, I know what you're doing here on HexDailyStats.com. The reason it says, 2,336x, or this isn't actually running maximum ROI. This is just your multiplier from your all-time low. So what profit you would be in, assuming you got in at the very bottom, and you're just kind of hodling the wave, right? So you'd be up from the bottom, 2,336x. So this is a real-time current ROI from the bottom, whereas this here is your not current ROI, but maximum ROI. So it's something like the share rate, a chart that only goes up, right? That's why I like this chart too. This chart specifically only goes up because at any point in time, it tells you your maximum ROI. So if you don't form a new all-time high, this will go flat for a while, as opposed to going down, which I think is pretty cool. And you have your maximum ROI here, and you get the insight of how long it takes between the next all-time high by looking at how long the curve is flat before it spikes up again. So originally, right, your max ROI is 1 on day 1 because just a single price point, and then you're up 10x, and your maximum ROI was 10x per minute, and then a nice ratchet up to 100x, where your maximum ROI was 100x. Very, very interesting, right? And then this nice, so it's like a stepwise, and then a nice next pump where we were bragging about 300x gains, and then the rest is history, where look at this here just illustrates, right? Excuse me for like holding still there, but this here illustrates the virality of what's going on, in my opinion, because it shows you, look at how short the times between all-time highs have been recently, right? We spike up and then it's flat only for like 20 days, as opposed to back here, it was flat for 140 days, you know? Back here, it was flat for 160 days or so. Before that, it was flat for, you know, about 80 days. So 80, 150-ish days, you know, anywhere from 3 to 6 months, having to wait for a new all-time high for the first year. And then recently, you only had to wait, well, again, like 20 days over here, 25 days. What is this, like another 25 days? And currently, we're only like, what, 8 days away? Like 10 days away? Hold on. This is really granular. 593 minus like 581. It's like 12 days ago. Was our all-time high? Anyways, I thought this was a pretty cool chart. And this is your maximum ROI. So, yeah, that's that. Let me know if I should add this to the website. I mean, it's getting so cluttered. I'll add this after the sacrifice phase because then I can get rid of the other charts. Yeah. I'll work on this and maybe some other cool charts for a new page or something. Some ROI charts. Yeah. Leave your comments on some ideas because now my brain is going. But yeah, camera's low on battery. I think I'm going to end the video here. We have some cool videos to come. Check out, again, HexDailyStats.com is a great one. Obviously, LookIntoHex.com. Check it out. Really cool website so you can see data real time on the stuff that matters, you know, in our opinions. And don't forget that Pulse Chain sacrifice phase ends in 5 days, 1 hour and 31 minutes. So about 5 days from the time you're watching this. So appreciate you watching. Subscribe if you're new. Let's get to 5,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome. Leave a thumbs up and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.